Alright, shalawam, shalawam. I want to start off by giving all praise to Yahawah, qadash, claim now by shalawam, yasharahla. And I just had quick thoughts on my mind, because I was watching a video that the apostle Tahar put out, with Folgers, Fountain. I forgot the dude's name verbatim, but it reads, "He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity." That's the title, and it says the former slave's name. But I thought about it, and Jake was up in the age. He was close to, I think he was close to the years 100. But regardless of the situation, Jake was still up in the age, and I thought about it, and I was like, man, like, how was he able to survive that long due to the conditions that we live in? And I thought about it because the scriptures say that wickedness is going to increase. Now, during the time that Jake was living, you didn't have all the technology that you have as of right now to bring detriment to the human body. Esau didn't have chemtrails yet. Esau didn't have wide-scale GMOs. Esau didn't have all those, social media and things like that. All those things bring a quick death. Because if you think about it, children that are born in this, let's say that children that are born in this generation, let's say hypothetically, which we know Yahawah, qadash, forbid. Let's just hypothetically say there's 100 years left, right? Up until Yahawah makes his return. Do you honestly think the kids that are born in this day and age will last that long? The GMOs, the rate that America's going, and the rate that the food is being produced, and everybody's so lenient on fast food and and GMOs, the lifespan is shortening and shortening and shortening, man. And I remember I was reading a statistic where basically like half of almost all kids between the ages of 5 and 12 are obese, man. Or at least not in the growth spurt that they're supposed to be in. Because I remember when I was in high school, or when I was in middle school, you had 8th graders that looked like they were supposed to be freshmen, or sophomores. But now you see the younger generation is getting dimmer and dimmer. And you can see that life, death is springing up, man. Esau's agenda is actually coming to pass, man. And the more Esau furthers his agenda, the more sooner Yahawah makes his return. Because we know what the scriptures say in Job, the 12th chapter, where it says, Job, I believe 5 verse 12, where it says, he disappointed the wise, roughly paraphrasing, he disappointed the counsel of the wise so that they cannot perform their enterprise. So they're not going to be able to fully prevail with their agenda, But what I will say is, just because they're not going to fully prevail with it doesn't mean that they're not going to reach goals that they have within that agenda. And then one of those goals is getting damn near all the food in America to be GMOs. Getting damn near the whole fucking air system to be polluted with barium and aluminum, man. And you know what? And even just speaking for myself, when I'm at work, I work there next to an airport. You can see the difference between the airplanes coming in and the chemtrail airplanes. And they're up early, man. Esau's with it early, man. 5 o'clock, they up there. They putting them chemtrails out. Damn near all through the night. This man takes no rest when it comes to his wickedness, man. And that's why we're supposed to be even harder on our side. If anything, we are actually going hard, But the apostle Tahar say it's not an order, but brothers should be doing more videos, 3 videos a day. And through the spirit, you can see that spirit rousing up more and more, because you got you got things popping off left and right. The economy is in an indefinite form of collapsing. It's indefinitely going to collapse. So also with that, I was just thinking, like, even though the slaves got the butt of the stick, or the worst of the worst during their time frame, the worst that they were eating is better than the best that we're eating on this side, man. Because now what the FDA did is they brought labels. They can put non-GMO on anything and it actually can be GMO. They can put organic on anything and it actually be a GMO, what's it called? It'd be a GMO plant or animal, Because you have the word, I remember seeing the labeling where it said that, it said seedless grapes, organic seedless grapes. It's no way it can be organic. It's no way it can be organic if it's seedless, man. And Esau brought out all these definitions because he loves to play with words. Because if you see organic, you're gonna want to buy it. You're gonna say, "Oh, okay, there's the good kind," Maybe we should go with that. It's organic. Man, that word organic doesn't mean anything, man. But as I was saying, the food, the air, the concept of living. Hey, Jake ain't living past 30 years old, man. That's if he gets there. By the time 30 years old, he got ED, all types of respiratory diseases and whatnot, all types of cancers. Because Esau, hey, man, he's cracking down. And you can see it in all of his works. He's trying to get rid of Jake, man. And he doesn't give a fuck if his people goes down with him. He just wants to get rid of us. But as we know, he's not going to perform his enterprise. Although he's going to implement that chip, he's not going to ever have the full New World Order. Thus saith Yahawah, qadash. And that's why he's beautiful. But the Most High is allowing him to do his wickedness and to be as wicked as he can be. He's giving him his time frame to rule, because the Most High is a just power. But it's going to be overturned, most definitely. And like I said, the ways of living now, you literally have to slave. You have to slave in order to just make ends meet, man. And that tears at your body. Jake ain't gonna live. Like I said, if there's 100 more years, this generation that's coming up, they're not living past the age 20. With all this, all this pollution to the body. The body can take only but so much, man. But with that, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahawah, shal, qadash. Sheikh Kabagawala, Rakaz, Akoyim, now, Ba'aith, wa shalawam, wa baraki, la bakarim, shal, yasharahla. Shalawam.